do.
So, Bill Self has been talking about how this is an event that should have happened a long time ago. We don't really look at it that way. We think this is an incredible event that's happening at a good time, and it would only happen at KU because KU has the history, the tradition. They care about what happened back in the 1930s, and KU has Bill Self, who also cares about what happened at KU. So I think this is a very unusual event for any school, but not that unusual for the university classes.
When I talked to you before, this was very far in the future, but now you got your whole family here for it. Just what's it like being able to bring everyone together?
Well, it's been unbelievable. I credit my dad. I said somebody were hanging onto his coattails again because we're here because he is. But it's incredible. What a bonding experience for our family, and it's different than going on a vacation or something like that. This is a real deal, and it means a lot to all of us.
How cool is it to have your dad associated with Kansas history?
Well, it's unbelievable.
We'll see when we get out on the court.
No, but my dad. The interesting thing, I'm going to give a little talk. So, my dad made a decision to go to KU over OU. He came from Oklahoma City. It was a controversial decision at the time. And it's pretty amazing how many, as you will see, how many Jayhawks have been created out of that decision. And my dad loved KU. My dad's fondest hope is to retire here in Lawrence someday and help the athletic department at the university. Never made that happen. My sister came on his behalf, and she lives here now. So, but he loved this place, and we felt that love at the time, and we still feel it today, and we all share that love.
Do you remember him telling you stories or memories that you had of this place and the teams even that followed him?
So many. However, when I was a kid growing up, he didn't talk a lot about his basketball experiences. Most of what I learned by looking at scrapbooks that people had created and given to us, one of which was a Spanish teacher here in Lawrence who did a big, thick scrapbook of everything that happened to my dad. So I read that. I would talk to my dad about different events, but not for very long because he wasn't the kind of man who would brag about it. And honestly, I was a kid and I could care less about his exploits. But later, I cared a lot more, which I had more opportunity to discuss these things with him.
Did you get the chance to see the stuff you donated down in the Booth Family Hall of Athletics?
Yes, we saw it, and of course we had around the house. There's a I don't know where it is, but there's the scrapbook. It's incredible big. It's about that thick. It's got a puffed leather cover with an embossed Jayhawk on it. And that Spanish teacher created that for us and gave it to us, and we donated it to the school, so it's around there somewhere. We also donated the 2 stained glass windows, one of my father and one of I think it's Oakland. I can't remember, but they were stained glass windows that were in the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass. When they moved to the new building, they offered those up for sale, so we bought those and donated those to the recipients.
Why is it so important to continue giving back like that and make sure that you continue to impact Kansas athletics?
Well, it's in our soul. I mean, I feel like they owe my dad a little bit for what he did at the beginning of all of this incredible record of Kansas. But mostly we owe Kansas for most of our lives, because you should see them on the Jayhawks. All of whom love the school, and all of whom feel the old part. So, we feel this is a special place.
All right, thank you.